Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. Clicked on to long-range weather forecast discussion for December 18th to 30th. December 18th to 22nd, we still have a trough here over Alaska and Northeast Pacific. We also have a kind of a trough, weak trough here in the east, above normal heights elsewhere. Now, you look at the GFS, and then we go through the period, you start seeing the pattern. The GFS is kind of flattening the flow, but you can see the trough here across the east with the lowest heights anomalies down here across the southeast. And then you look at the other models, they're pretty well in agreement. And we're going to talk now about the Pacific Northwest. This Pacific Northwest will remain unsettled. And we're looking here at, which model is this? This is the GFS. The first system reached the region Monday by Tuesday. You start seeing the precipitation moving in. It'll be a frontal system that'll move into the northwest. And you can see we'll have heavy snow here across the mountains. This is rain along the coast. And then we go forward in time. This precipitation spreads into the northern Rockies with snow in higher elevations. The next system will approach the northwest late in the week, right here. Let me get back here a little bit. This is the GFS. Now again, you see here's the snow. The GFS shows where the snow will be falling. Here's the rain. And, whoops, I jumped ahead a little bit. And here's the next system moving in. Now, some of the moisture will reach into northern Rockies, followed by another one by the weekend. Further east now, we're going to talk about a possibility of another East Coast system. This is the European. Okay, and this is our first system that we're dealing with over the weekend now. But heavy further east, there will be plains, energy moving through the plains. They'll bring area rainfall to the southern plains eastward by late to midweek, while an approaching northern stream frontal system produces precipitation. The interaction of these two systems will bring a strengthening storm near the East Coast late in the week. So we're going to go now. Here you can see the system here. Notice where the 540 line is. It's non-existent. It's way up to the north. So it's a pretty warm core system here. This is the European, like I said, and then we'll go forward in time. This is next Friday, Saturday. We have a pretty long, strong line of storms here along the coast. And then we get to Sunday, and it's offshore. Now we look at the GFS. We'll go back here a little bit. They're pretty similar, but this is another, shows very heavy rain occurring here across the Mid-Atlantic. And this is areas that have been pretty soggy pretty much since the summer, and they don't need any more rainfall. But right now, we're going to look at the, let me see what other model I have here. Okay, that's all I have to show. But here's the GFS, shows the system wrapped up here to the north. And here's the 540 line to the west and to the north. And I think any snowfall will be confined across the four northern reaches. Okay, now for the period for December 21st and 25th. A trough forecast over Alaska and in the east. A ridge forecast in the west with above normal heights across Canada and the North Atlantic. We look at the models, a pretty good agreement. So for this forecast period, I am forecasting above normal temperatures here, and the anomalies of 4 degrees above normal are forecast. Near to below normal temperatures are forecast for this region here that I'm moving over the mouse. Okay, and for precipitation, gotta get the map. I am forecasting above normal precipitation for the west coast, southeast, and the coastal mid-Atlantic region, and the probability of occurrence is 45%, and then below normal precipitation forecast for the central Rockies. Now for the period for December 26th to the 30th, the models have backed off on the cooling that we're expecting late in the month. I might be until January, but I don't know the reason yet. But here's a look at the models. They're kind of forecasting above normal heights in the east, below normal heights in the west. This is European, shows it well. Trough here, ridge. It's kind of a split flow. Here's our northern branch, the southern branch. We still have above normal heights here. Some of the models show it more than others. But for we have a ridge over the south, over the Caribbean, with above normal heights in the east. So for this forecast period, I am forecasting. This is the best I can find. This is European ensembles. We have below normal temperatures for portions of the west, and forecast anomalies of 4 to 6 degrees below normal. I think this is overdone here. And then we have above normal temperatures for the remainder of the nation. I think this might be overdone too. So for now, I'm calling for anomalies of at least 6 degrees above normal. And then for precipitation, the change from the previous period is the expansion of below normal precipitation for the Rockies. That's the long-range weather forecast discussion for December 18th to 30th. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.